Hey guys, this is Miriam at High Life Auto. I am out doing a video test drive on a 2013 Buick Encore. If you've never been on my video test drives before, the way it works is I drive the vehicle on video and I tell you what I see, hear, think, smell, and feel. Give you the best indication of being in the driver's seat without actually being in the driver's seat. I'm not a mechanic and this is not meant to be a 182-point inspection. Rather, it's meant to be a sneak peek into how the vehicle drives and any potential issues I notice as we're going along. So we'll take a look around the vehicle, we'll take a look under the hood, and then we'll go for a drive. And I just drove this one to get gas and to the library, so I've just had a little bit of toting around in it. Seems like a pretty decent one, but we'll take a look all around it. So body looks decent. I've got a couple little things up there, but back here, no real rust, dents, dings, anything like that. Tires are probably about 30% would be my guess. Up here, like I said, there's a little, looks like there was a fender bender, so I'm sure the bumper could be maybe popped back out. Maybe the fender could be popped back out. Otherwise, it's just, it looks like it's all there, just a little bit bent up. So kind of depends on whether or not you want pretty and perfect, or if you just want something that's doing what it's supposed to do. So front tires are better than the back ones, probably about 45% would be my guess. Got the the leather trimmed cloth. It's in pretty decent condition. You've got some weather cracking that's normal. You've got on the shifter thing just normal weather stuff. It's 12 years old, so you've got, the sun can do all kinds of damage to stuff like this. Back here, it looks pretty decent back here. This is the all-wheel drive version. Back here you've got your storage space, and then on this side, no real rust, dents, dings, or anything like that. And on the front, looks pretty decent. So it's really just that front driver's side that's kind of crinkled up. Alright, and then let's pop this hood and get under here. Little baby motor. Buick Encore is going to be probably the same motor that's in your Chevy Trax, probably the same motor that's in your Chevy Cruze. It's just a little baby thing meant for fuel efficiency. Alright, in here we've got 181,000 miles. There's an airbag light on and a seatbelt light that'll go off when I get my seatbelt on. But so just the airbag light, and I think that's, I was looking it up, I'm pretty sure that's just the passenger presence system, which just means that it's not correctly identifying that there is someone here. So it's got the airbag light on is what it is. We've got the radio. Radio works. It looks like it's got XM on there. You also have the option to, put your phone on there, and all of that stuff. And it does have backup camera as well. I'll show you that. And we do have air conditioning, with the caveat that the blower motor is pretty loud. So it is blowing cold. The air does blow cold. Here is the air conditioner. So I think that a blower motor would fix that. Otherwise, I just kind of have it on a little bit lower speed, and it still does cool the car, just not quite as fast, not quite as hard. Driver's side window works, passenger side window works, rear passenger side window works, and rear driver's side window works. Alright, we will go take it for a drive. I think, let's see, the auction said the airbag light, which we know, and then the auction said that there was some suspension noise, and I heard a little bit of that. We'll see what we hear out here on the highway. Whoops, throwing books on my daughter. Chevy Cruzes. They're just a little 1.4 4-cylinder, and some of them kind of poochy, but some of them you can't even feel that they're a 4-cylinder. This is one of the ones that it doesn't really feel like a 4-cylinder. Because it's got that turbo on it, and so it kind of just, I mean, it gets up and goes. It's obviously not a V8, but it gets up and goes. So it's a pretty decent running vehicle. It's got good acceleration, and at least on the highway it's driving smooth. I don't hear any suspension noise here. I'll try and hit some bigger bumps, because the auction said that they heard some suspension noise, but so far I haven't heard a whole lot on the highway, and so maybe it's a little bit worse on the like in-town roads where there's more roughness and potholes and stuff. But it seems to be driving smooth. We'll do our turn signals. Left turn signal works. Right turn signal works. Windshield wiper fluid and wipers work. Brakes are good and solid, no grinding or vibration. I wonder if I can get some bumping on this gravel over here. Yeah, I'm driving down gravel and I don't really hear excessive suspension noise here either. So, take that as you will. There may be some suspension noise. Maybe I just don't have the right conditions for it. Maybe the auction hit specific conditions. There may be some suspension noise on different roads, and there may not be, just kind of depending on where you drive it. So if you want, you can check it out, you know, get underneath there and check stuff out. But I mean, I think the suspension feels pretty okay. I mean, it might be something that needs to go on your list, you know, like a 6-month repair list type thing. But it certainly doesn't seem like anything that needs done right now. But you're definitely welcome to check it out. We actually encourage that. So we'll get out here, we'll check our cruise, and then I think that will be just about it. Turn signal. Our cruise doesn't work, but it does. It says cruise set to 51 miles an hour, so our cruise works. So that puts us as a pretty good running vehicle. You've got a little bit of damage up in the front, and then you've got what the auction said was some suspension noise. So other than that, and you've got a really loud blower motor. Other than that, it seems to run and drive pretty well. It's all-wheel drive. It's got the fuel efficiency that you need, but it also hauls, you know, decent 5-person family. So if you need anything, if you have any questions, whatever, my cell phone is 309-267-7200. Thanks, guys.